Hey, it's Heidi from Songs and Stories with Heidi. If you like this video when you get to the end, why don't you like it and then subscribe and share it with someone who you think is going to like it just as much as you did. Okay, did you just celebrate Easter? Did you go on an Easter egg hunt? We did. Lots of people celebrate Easter in lots of different ways. Some people hide eggs and find them. Some people give each other chocolate bunnies. Some people go to church and they talk about Jesus' death and resurrection. It's a big weekend. Lots is going on. But I know somebody who does not like to celebrate Easter. Why don't you listen to this story and find out who doesn't like to? And at the end, I'm going to have some good Easter jokes for you. So hold on and listen to the story. See you in a bit.
The Easter Rooster? Written by Daniel Williamson, illustrated by Cleverton Monteiro. And read by me, Heidi, with permission from my friend Dan. Have you ever seen a farm at night? I mean, ever in your life? Normally, it's only seen by a farmer and his wife. The animals all fast asleep. The moon lights up the sky. The stars all twinkle ever so bright when the clouds have passed on by. When the early rays of sunlight come, someone has a job to do. To wake up everyone on the farm and all the animals too, he takes a great big breath and lets out such a sound. Cock-a-doodle-doo! He shouts to everyone around. He struts around the chicken coop for security, it would seem. Oh my, he's just so very handsome. He really is a dream. The rooster guards the chickens well, right throughout the year. But there's just one day he really hates, a day he's come to fear. For when Easter is upon us, he goes jelly in the legs. As every year a bunny comes and steals the chicken's eggs. Last year, he wore a chicken suit and snuck into the coop. The year before, he wore a tie and brought the rooster soup. The year before that, he rode a cat and grabbed the eggs at speed. But this year, Rooster swore to all, the bunny will not succeed. The rooster sets his bunny traps with a carrot in each one. Then sat outside the chicken coop. Surveillance had begun. As the animals all went inside, the rooster counted the sheep. A silly thing for him to do, as it made him fall asleep. Then someone crept behind the rooster and left him a double surprise. A cozy blanket over his lap and a mask right over his eyes. The next day, the chickens woke him up. You forgot the doodle-doo. Everyone slept in today, all because of you. There's carrots on this blanket. Look, it's got to be a clue. I think we know what's happened here, as our eggs have vanished too. The rooster ran into the forest. He climbed the tallest tree, but a tiny distant line of smoke was all that he could see. The smoke was coming from a chimney on a cottage. Oh, so quaint. He looked inside and saw the eggs, but the eggs were covered in paint. The rooster banged upon the door. I want those eggs back now. Okay, but let my mother out first. She needs to hop into town. The rooster stood aside like a gent to let the old lady pass. She slowly walked onto the path, then hopped off ever so fast. Right, little bunny, I'm coming in, whether you're ready or not. But the bunny and the eggs were gone. He'd slipped off with the lot. The rooster ran right down the path through the fog and the haze. At the bottom of the path, he saw a green and bushy maze. The rooster went inside the maze. He followed the colored pegs, and sure enough, he slowly found all of the chicken's eggs. When the rooster found his way outside, he came upon a hut. Inside there was a big white door with a note that said, "Keep shut." The rooster just could not resist. He opened up the door. Inside were lots of big brown eggs, from the top down to the floor. "I'll take these back as well," he said. "Then we'll have twice as many. I'll be the hero once again, adored by Jenny and Penny." The rooster got back to the farm, left the eggs out in the sun. But little did the rooster know, his troubles had just begun. The eggs were for an Easter hunt, for children on a school trip. And when they could not find one egg, the children started to flip. The parents tried to calm them down. "Don't worry, there's chocolate inside." But when they opened the big white door, every child and grown-up cried. They all marched up onto the farm to find who had ruined their fun. But the chocolate eggs had disappeared, all melted in the sun.
Hey, there's chocolate on that rooster's wing. Let's get him!
The children said. The rooster gulped, and he turned around, and off he quickly sped. The children and the grown-ups too all chased the rooster away. As for that naughty bunny, well, he's still laughing to this day. The end. Oh man, that poor rooster. Do you feel bad for him? Even a little? Well, guess what? I promised you some excellent jokes that would crack you up. So here are some fun Easter jokes. And if you notice, I have some special art behind me. This one is from Miles and Avery. They sent that to me a little while ago, and it's up on my wall. If you would like your art or one of your jokes to be featured in my video, just send it in and we will make sure to make note of you. Okay, joke number 1. What is the Easter Bunny's favorite restaurant? IHOP. What does the Easter Bunny do to stay so fit? Exercise. Okay, what is the Easter Bunny's favorite kind of music? Hip hop. What do you think? Do you have any Easter jokes? I would love to hear them. Send them in. You'll see in the notes below that there'll be a link and email at heidi@songsandstories.me, and I would love to hear from you. Like, subscribe, share it with a friend. See you later, alligator.